This is a quick video to highlight some of the resources in your library guide that I think will be helpful for your assignment. On the first page, I wanted to point out my contact information is here, and there is a link to our library chat service, as well as a place where you can set up an appointment to meet with a librarian over Zoom. So please take advantage of these. If you are having any problems, if you're not finding things, please reach out to us. So I'm going to click on the Articles tab here. And there's a lot of things in your guide. I'm not going to highlight all of them, but I did want to go into a few of the databases to show you some search strategies. I have selected 3 databases here that are going to be covering general literary criticism. There's also some biography-specific databases if that's the lens that you are looking at Pride and Prejudice through. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Literature Research Center. And in the search bar, I'm going to put Pride and Prejudice and Feminism. And go ahead and click search. And there's a couple of different ways that you could search for this topic. I'm using the title of the book and the lens that when I'm evaluating the book through. You could also, if you were doing something related to biography, you could look at Jane Austen and include the word biography. And you'll see that they have highlighted what types of sources that they have here. So I'm going to click on the first article here. And you'll see with all of the results that we have, there are helpful tools that they include in here. So they give you citation help. They could generate the citation for you, and you can email yourself the article. I recommend that with any of our databases. I think that's the most foolproof way to get back into these articles. So Salem Literature is another great database that has a lot of literary criticism. And for this one, I would go right to the Critical Insights. They have one specifically on Jane Austen. And then they have broken it up under the table of contents to different aspects that they're focusing on. So if you were looking at it from a biographical standpoint, there's a great link here, Jane Austen and female reading. And these results, similar to the last database on the left-hand side, they have article citation as well as an option to email the article. So these databases are great for finding articles related to literary criticism, but I would also encourage you to check out the book catalog. One of the reasons is that we have this great literary criticism ebook collection through Bloom's. So I've included a link here to our regular books and media catalog search. You could do a similar search that I was doing, Pride and Prejudice and Feminism. There is a video embedded in this page that talks to you about how to use the catalog search. But I'm going to go straight to this ebook collection because it is really relevant to what we are focusing on. Now, the ebook collection is going to operate a little bit differently than what we were looking at with the article databases. So think of these as if you were browsing the shelves in the library. So if I do Pride and Prejudice, you're getting access to each of the books in the literary criticism collection. And similar to if you had a book in front of you, you'd want to look through it and see what it has that's relevant to your topic. So in this case, I'm going to check out the table of contents, see what they have included, and whether or not those are things that would be relevant to what I'm focusing on for this topic. So that's a quick overview of some of the resources that I think are going to be most helpful for you in your guide. I will have an opportunity to meet with each of you so that we can explore these more in depth related specifically to your topics, but please reach out to me if you have any questions.